Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat petang. Right, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see the slide? Can you see the screen? Boleh ke?
Yes, Doctor, can.
Okay, great. Right, so hari ni apa yang kita akan buat, okay? So basically kita akan sambung. So we are going to discuss on chapter 2 in the book, right? And then after that, we are going to also discuss on your assignment. So I hope hopefully on Thursday, so we can start doing some of the information sharing or slide sharing. And also I would like you to present what actually you have decided to do, what is going to be your topic. Okay, so kita akan buat pada hari ni just a bit also we are going to discuss on your assignment, right? So before that, alright, ada tak sesiapa yang berminat untuk order buku? Ada tak siapa yang interested to buy the book? Anyone? Okay, the cost of the book is 66 ringgit. Right, so as I told you, if you can get it from the senior, it's okay. Lagi baik, so you can get it cheaper daripada mereka. So kalau if not, if you want to order through me, the new edition of the book, right, so it is 66 ringgit including postage, right? So kalau siapa nak, I think you should let me know as soon as possible. Okay, actually the textbook is not only for our class, but it is also can be used untuk your reference when you do your FYP nanti. Okay, so since saya tak tahu how many of you actually already got the book. May I know siapa yang dah ada buku?
I already got the buku.
Okay, Hazel, who else?
Saya, Doktor.
Anissa, okay.
Doktor, saya juga.
Intan, okay.
Saya, Doktor.
Okay, alright, great. So I'm so happy. At least, you know, quite a few of you already got the book. So as we go along in for in our lecture, so at least you can refer to the book and you can you can understand better because, during class, I don't really go in details. So it is your job to read the book, to understand and then get more information from it. All right. Okay, so let's continue. This is our second chapter, formulating and clarifying the research topic. Okay, what is it all about? Okay. Right, the roles of a supervisor. Okay, being a supervisor is not actually easy. All right, so sometimes and previously, the students they have the chance to choose their own supervisor, right? So they can develop a very good chemistry between them and also the supervisor. But not now. I think you are going to be assigned to a certain supervisor. Sometimes you may not know the supervisor. You may not, familiar with him or her. So actually, the role of supervisor is not, kalau peringkat PSM or FOP ni, is actually much easier. Okay, you need to bear in mind that all the lecturers, all the supervisors in AHIPS, actually they can supervise you no matter what your topic and what your area is. Okay, you know why? Because everybody in AHIPS, they have basic knowledge on management, on data analysis, and so on. But when it comes to master's degrees, postgraduate degree, like master's and also PhD, then we only assign students to a particular supervisor who actually have the niche, and also supervisors that have the field that the students for the students to speak. Okay, kalau tak, untuk FYP, everybody actually can supervise you, so you don't have to worry much. As I said, even you are assigned to a qualitative or quantitative supervisor, and for example, you are assigned to a quantitative supervisor, but you want to do a qualitative research, is okay. You just voice out and tell your supervisor your interest. So no problem at all. Okay. So the role of a supervisor is actually to provide guidance on the university regulations and academic issues. Okay. To be honest, all right, to be honest, I myself sometimes don't even really aware the new university regulations. Okay, but we can check with the admin staff, right? But sometimes it's your responsibility for a student to know more than the supervisor in terms of the up to date, requirement, format, and so on. Okay, so it's your responsibility. You cannot rely 100% on your supervisor on that one. Okay, so actually, supervisor ni is just like, just to guide you. Okay, especially in terms of your study plan, and then how you want to carry out and complete your research during these 2 semesters. Okay, so the first semester you need to do your proposal, come up with your proposal, and then the second semester you need to do the complete writing, and also you need to submit the whole thesis. Okay, that one is where your supervisor can really help you, can advise you on that one. Okay, and then to ensure his or her student receive adequate professional skills training to support his or her research studies. Okay, just like I told you just now, okay, sometimes, okay, when actually you are doing quantitative research, but then you get, like qualitative supervisor. Okay, maybe your supervisor don't know much about quantitative research, but he can suggest you who actually you can go for advice. So you can listen to him. Okay, so usually sometimes this is what happen. Okay, for example, Dr. Matsha. Dr. Matsha is actually the coordinator for FYP. So what happened, okay, sometimes he called me, okay, he said, okay, Dr. Ati, can you help this student? Okay, this student need advice in terms of quantitative analysis, okay, because his or her supervisor is actually quali researcher. So sometimes that what we do, okay, we help each other, okay, to complement our own friends, okay, who are not actually capable of um, supervising in certain area. So you don't have, as I said, you don't have to worry much. It's just that you need to voice out, okay? And then supervisor also responsible for the specific roles the specific roles of supervisors will be differ depend on the academic discipline expertise as I told you just now, okay, and then whether he is to serve the main, secondary or temporary supervisor. Okay, for FYP, usually we have only one supervisor, except, your supervisor want to collaborate with somebody else. But usually what happened in for the postgraduate level, okay, like masters and also especially the PhD, usually it is very common to have more than one supervisor, not just the main supervisor, but we also appoint the co-supervisor. So it can be, at the end, a student may have like two or three supervisors to supervise on his work. Okay. Okay, people, if you want to ask me any question, just let me know, okay? So don't just keep quiet listening to me and then you don't understand anything, right? Okay, next one. All right. The importance of a research proposal. Okay, research proposal is very, very important. Why did I say that? Because actually this proposal can actually tell not just you, your supervisor, but also other people, okay, that you are capable of doing that research. And it is very important, okay, at the end of this slide nanti, okay, kita akan bincangkan some of the elements that you need to do in the research proposal. That one will be a part of your assignment also. Okay, so because you know why? Because the research proposal, it gives you the overview of the overall research. And usually, your supervisor, they will really look into it. Okay. And then, and then identify your weaknesses, your strengths from your proposal. So it can be redefined, it can be improved, and so on. So it is very important, okay? Your proposal are well written with proper structure. So like UTM, we have a certain format that you need to follow, okay? Not just simply write the way you like, no. But you need to follow a certain format, right? Next. Okay, how can you generate research ideas? Actually, we already talked about this since our class last 2 weeks, okay? And then I keep telling this again and again. I hope you can get some idea how you can come up with your topic. Okay, we are going to apply it in the topic that we are doing now, our class project, which is on the foreign workers. Okay, so you need to train yourself to apply what you have learned in the lecture. Okay, so at least you can do the best, okay, for you to develop your own research skill. Right. So there are many ways of how we can come up with topic. All right. So one of them, for example, here we have subject to topic analysis, scanning the media, using a relevance tree, using brainstorming, looking at the past research project, searching for literature, talking to others, okay? Maybe your potential supervisors, expert in the field, maybe the potential of your respondents also can, all right? So, subject to topic analysis, okay? So, if you have like subject yang you memang sangat suka, you're very interested in that subject. So, you want to do a topic on that one, a research, a study on that subject. That one is very good, okay? Because you know why? Because you can start specializing yourself in that topic or in that field. So for example, you like, something on, okay, kasih saya any subject that you have learned so far. Subject apa? Azhar. Azhar, are you here, Azhar?
Doctor,
Yeah, Azhar, how are you?
I'm good, Doctor.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Azhar,
Alhamdulillah.
okay. Subjek apa yang you minat dekat masa you belajar di UTM? Can you tell me?
Di SEM ni kah? Di semester ini kah atau?
Semua. Daripada first semester. Ada tak subjek yang you rasa you memang minat? Sama tak minat, Azhar?
Nah, IBG, I don't know. International Business Globalization.
Okay. All right. For example, Azhar she likes that subject very much, okay? In terms of international business, because she has intention one day after graduated, after she graduated, maybe she wants to, start a business, international business. That's the reason. So maybe you can start polishing yourself, starting from sekarang, okay? To do any study on international business, for example. So that one will be very good because you have something to motivate yourself in the future, okay? And also for doing that topic. Okay, sometimes people, you have to remember, sometimes you didn't score A for that subject, but you really like it. It's just that you don't have the luck, okay? During the final exam and so on, okay? But still, it is advisable for you to do a topic on that subject, okay? And then scanning the media, okay? Like you like to read news, what's happening in terms of right at the moment. We are so, we are so tense about, this COVID-19 issue, and then about politics, anything. Okay, so whatever might be, bila you baca paper or whatever, sekali it's just that your eyes captured something very interesting in the newspaper. So for example, in the media, yeah, you baca online, online news and so on. And then that's going to be also a good topic for you to start, right? To do. Okay. So it's just that, dia kata it will familiarize you with the current trends and the latest development associated with the topic of interest. So that's how you can come up with a very good research topic. Okay. And then another one using a relevance tree. Relevance tree ini, what does it mean? So you start with a very big concept. So for example, I have like just now, as I kata, international business. So, but what is actually under international business? There are so many elements, okay, below it. So then you can start drawing a tree. Okay, for example, start daripada topic A, and then it can proceed to topic B, topic C, D, and E, for example. But which one is actually interests you more? Okay, so that one we call it as relevance tree, right? Right, next one, using brainstorming. Okay, this one is a very popular approach that people use in order to get a very good topic. Okay, I give you an example. At one time, for example, Siti Nurhaliza. Siti Nurhaliza, what she did, she wanted to, get a new song for herself. Okay, did not record new song and for her single. So this is what she did. Okay, she called like a few people, just like one day workshop, and then just all these people to brainstorm some of the tulis lyric lagu for her. So then she select the best song that suit herself. Okay, so that one is using brainstorming. Also, you can do the same method, for yourself. Di mana you can, it can be done as it said here, it can be done by yourself, or maybe you can ask a group of people, okay, to give you some input. So there are a number of stages involved in brainstorming. So for example, you need to define the research idea in which one is interested or precise as precisely as possible. And then you ask them, let's say in a group, so you ask some suggestions that related to your research idea. And then you start recording suggestion, and then you can take pictures, a video or whatever, And then, but remember, when people are giving you suggestions, you cannot criticize them. Sebab itu hanya suggestion, okay? So you just take all of them, as many as possible, and then you choose the best for you, okay? And then review all suggestions by working through the list of suggestions, and then you analyze and pick one, okay? Right, so that's using brainstorming. As I said, it is quite popular, right? Method that people get a very good topic for themselves, right? And then also you can look at past research project. This one also can. You are allowed to do that, right? I think I already taught this one before, okay? Where you can get the previous thesis, previous FYP from, your seniors, super duper seniors, and then you look whether the topic really interests you. Katakan you like the topic, yes, you can repeat. Okay, you can repeat the same study, but in your own way. Don't ever you copy and paste. That one is very important. Plagiarism is not allowed in doing any academic work. Okay. Next, choose the title which one is highly interested. Okay, you have like 20 topics, 20 previous work, and then you can start looking which one is that you like most, right? And then searching the literature, this one also can. Okay, and then articles in academic journals and books can be used to generate research ideas. Okay, unfounded assertions and statements on the absence of research contain ideas that provide fresh insight. Okay, lagi satu, one more thing. When you look at chapter 5 in a thesis, usually they put the topic of that chapter will be conclusion, discussion, and recommendations. Okay, so what you need to do, look at the recommendation part. Okay, the recommendation is actually where the author, where the previous researcher suggests us what we can continue from her or her work, his or her work. Okay, so for example, the the author suggests that this study can be better, okay, if more respondents is taken, and then implemented in more departments and so on. Okay, so you take that one as your challenge, where you can start your new research and new topic, right? And then also we can talk to others, okay, communication with potential supervisors, expert in the field. Will give better insight about the topic. Academic staff may display information above their expertise, okay. So the other thing where you talk to, like good people, okay, people with brain, okay, don't just talk of orang yang bercakap kosong. We don't want that kind of people, where people can give you some very positive input, and then in terms of their field, your interest and so on. Okay, so that one also good. And then this is one example macam one of my students in her FYP, so she came up with her topic based on dia punya sembang-sembang after chatting with some people. So she did on this those people guard, security guards. Okay. And then the security guards masa dia sembang-sembang cakap okay, they are not satisfied with the benefit, with the salary, with the incentive and so on. So my student take that one as to actually to get a very good topic for her FYP. That one also can. Okay, Nur Naziha. Nur Naziha ada kat sini ke? Nur Naziha? Dengar ke tidur? Dengar saya cakap ke tidur? Naziha? Tengok senyap. Shikin? Shikin mana? Shikin?
Di mana, Doktor?
Ha?
Ada 2 chicken.
Oh, ada 2 chicken. Okay. Dua-dua. Shikin dan juga Shikin. Mana-mana
Ya.
boleh jawab.
Ya, Doktor.
Okay. Tidur ke dengar saya cakap ni?
Dengar.
Dengar je lah. Lepas tu macam ni. Terus tidur je.
Mana ada, Doktor?
Okay, sebab apa? This one very important. Okay, kita akan buat kelas for 1 hour. Lepas tu kita akan discuss untuk our assignment. Jadi mata you terbuka sikit lah when you get involved dengan assignment. Otherwise dengar je saya cakap pun tak tahulah. Okay, please make sure you have a cup of tea or coffee in front of you. Okay, since you are at home. And also get some, apa orang cakap, keropok ke kepek-kepek. Okay, so at least you can eat as long as during our lecture. Tak adalah mengantuk sangat. Tapi itulah bahayanya, at the end of the day everybody gain weight. Okay, like more than 5 kilos. Alright. So okay, kita sambung. And then refining and evaluating research ideas. Okay, after you already know how to get the ideas, where you can get your topic from, okay, and then it's time for you to refine it and evaluate your ideas. So it is necessary to refine and evaluate your research idea before turning it into a topic for your research project. It is very important, okay. So you can make sure you can tanya your supervisor many times, is it okay if I proceed with my topic, or do I need to change it, or is it not suitable for my project and so on, okay. So it is very important for you to refine it, to improve it, all right. And then the researcher need to test the idea against the checklist of attributes. Okay, this is one we're going to learn after this. How can you do the checklist, right? So attributes of a good research topic. Okay. So one, kita bagi pada internal evaluation. The next one ialah external evaluation, right? So untuk internal evaluation, you need to ask yourself, okay, this one. Topik ni menarik tak? Is it good? Is it nice? Is it interesting? Okay. Is it attractive enough? And then does one have or can he develop within the project time frame? Okay, I don't want you to be too ambitious. That's the word, ambitious, okay? When doing your FYP. You know why? Because sometimes students, they want to do this, they want to do that, all right? They are too ambitious. But actually they don't have that capability. They don't have enough time to complete the whole thing. Yang apa yang dia cita-citakan. That one is very dangerous, the one, right? So remember, sometimes you think that you have like 2 semesters. Okay, every semester you have like plus or minus like 3 months, okay? So, but actually 3 months is very fast, very fast. Sometimes, like 3 months, you campur tolak, actually you only have like 1 month, okay? So after you tidur, tolak makan, tolak kenduri, jumpa kawan and so on, it leave you like for only 1 month for you to complete everything. Okay, so make sure whatever topic that you have chosen can be done during the time frame. Very important. And then is the research topic achievable within the available time? That's what I said. If not, you need to change your topic. If not, you need to change your respondent. If not, you need to change a few things. Okay. So as long as you can finish your project within 3 months. As I said, plus minus is actually 1 month. Is the topic achievable within the financial resources that are likely to be available? So this one also very important during MCO for you to to get respondent for far away. So you need to be smart. How can you reach your respondents even you are in KL but your respondent in Seremban, for example? How can you reduce the cost, in order to finish everything. That one is very important. Kita tak kaya, we don't have that much money. Okay, it's one reasonably certain of being able to gain. Ni siapa pula ni keluar? Suara-suara. Hanif, kenapa tu? Siapa kat belakang Hanif? Okay, thank you, Hanif. Right. And then is one reasonably certain of being able to gain access to data. Okay, data is very, very important. To be honest, okay, I've seen a lot of my students, many of my students, their main problem is to get data. Okay, if you don't have any good network, you don't have any pak cik, tok cik, nek cik yang boleh bantu you untuk dapatkan data, I think you need to be smart. Okay. At this moment, I think the most popular way of getting data is through using, Google Form, for example, contact people like using the media social and so on. So that one you need to very, very have a very good plan. How can you get your data? Okay, and then for the external evaluation, okay, so does the topic fit the specification and meet the standard set by AHIPS? Okay, so that one is very important, and also by UTM. Di mana ada one time, one student, the examiner actually asked her to repeat the whole thing, okay, because the topic chosen by her and agreed by the supervisor is actually not reach our standard. So that student need to do all over again. So you need to be very careful, and actually the supervisor should know about it. It's just that this thing happened when like a junior lecturer, they just a new lecturers, they just join AHIPS. They don't really know the requirement of the faculty. So you need to be very careful about it. Not just maybe if you know that your supervisor is a new lecturer, for example, you need to double check with senior lecturers. Okay. Does the topic contain issues that have a clear link to the theory? That one is also important, okay? So if you very hard for you to find theory related to what you are doing to your topic, find another topic, okay? So don't make your life complicated, okay? So is one able to state the research question and objective clearly? Right, this one also very, very important. Not just the undergraduate students, even the postgraduate students, they have the same problem in terms of, from their problem statement, they want to deduce, they want to derive their research questions and also research questions, objective, sorry, sometimes it's not easy. Okay, so that's the reason you need the guidance from your supervisor. Does the topic relate clearly to the organization which will be under research? Okay, so for example, you are doing a research on Cellcom. Okay, but suddenly whatever you conclude in your thesis is not related to Cellcom, but some other communication companies, for example. So that one is not valid. Okay, so you need to be consistent. If you study on a certain organization, it must be related. The whole thing that you have written must be related to the organization. Okay, does the topic match your career goals? Okay, so that one is very important. Okay, if you don't have any interest in that topic, don't do it. Okay, you know why? Because you punya FYP ni, you can put it, okay, in your resume, in your CV, one thing. Second thing, you can even sometimes, if it is a very good study, you can even bring it to your interview session, okay? So you can prove to your interviewer, okay, I have done this study. This is the results that I get. So maybe it is, can be used, can be applied in your company. So because I already got experience and I know the theories behind it, for example. So that one, how you can promote yourself, right? Okay, semua orang, is it okay? Kita kena berehat sekejap-sekejap. Dia kena sembang-sembang, otherwise I don't know where you are, you di mana dan sebagainya. Okay, Ain. Ain okay ke Ain?
Ya, doktor.
Ke Ain dah makan Ain? Dah live? Ha?
Ya.
Makan apa hari ni Ain?
Ha?
Hari ni makan apa? Lunch?
Daging kari.
Ya Allah sedapnya Ain. Saya tak makan lagi Ain. Keruk-keruk perut saya. Okey sedapnya. You duduk kat mana Ain? Kok boleh hantar ke dekat saya?
Jauh lah doktor. Saya kat Sarawak ni.
Aduh jauhnya. Okey alright lah. Saya maafkan lah. Okay. Alright, so let's continue. Oh, okay. Hello bos.
Kat mana ni?
I ada
Tadi
kelas.
kau nak awak.
No, I ada kelas kan sampai pukul 4.
Oh, saya bersama.
Ah.
Dalam kelas
Hey,
itu macam
my students is listening to you.
apa?
Now, my student is listening to you.
Dr. Syah eh?
Bukan Dr. Suresh.
Oh.
My boss.
I thought
Cuba
Dr.
you all
Syah.
cakap, dia macam tak percaya saya ada kelas.
Hi,
Cuba cakap
Doktor.
dengan dia.
Hai. Hai doktor.
Hai, Doktor. Lepas habis kelas, saya
Okay, alright, okay, boss, okay. Okay.
mengganggu perjalanan kelas yang mulia ni. Sekian, terima kasih.
Aduh, berfollow saya. Begitulah keadaannya. Alright. So, Delphi technique, tadi kita cakap yang brainstorming and so on. Lagi satu sebenarnya one of a very good way is through the Delphi technique. Okay, actually kalau lah kita ada face to face class, okay, this is actually my yang selalu saya buat untuk my class, okay, research method class, where I call all my PhD students, okay, they are not just Malaysians, they are also international students. Okay, where they give you some insight lah untuk terangkan some untuk bantu the topic that you are doing, okay, because they have a very wide experience in conducting research, okay. Itu yang kita namakan Delphi technique ni, iaitu kita involvekan a group of people who actually they are good at that our area, our topic, and also they are interested in the research idea, okay. That's the reason, sometimes we call it as stakeholders. Okay, for example, di mana katakan in order to improve UTM punya curriculum and so on, what we did, we always, invite this expert daripada different universities in the same field, like AHIPS, to give some input, how we can improve our kita punya education punya ni lah, policy and subjects and so on, okay. That one we call it as Delphi technique, okay. Faham ke? Okay, Danish, where are you, Danish? Danish? Oh, tak muncul ni. Okay. Hi Ronisa. Are you here? Wah, saya panggil-panggil ni macam semua orang tak muncul ni. Ini yang bahaya ni. Izzati. Izzati ada kat sini tak?
Yes, doktor.
Okay, kita ada dua Izzati. Nur Izzati ke? Yang ni yang mana? Nur Izzati. Okay,
Nur
Izzati. So, faham tak apa yang dimaksudkan dengan Delphi Technique?
Sorry doktor, tadi masa tu laptop saya lag. Ni saya guna handphone.
Itulah, sebab itulah saya dah agak dah. Orang ni bila panggil senyap je. Lepas tu penat lah saya bercakap pop-pet. Actually, tak ramai yang kiranya pay attention. Okay, so tak apa. Kita minta somebody else untuk explain. Syafiqah. Syafiqah Syahira. Okay. Oh, ini jawab dia kat chatting. Tak boleh cakap ke? Oh, ada microphone problem. Gitu je lah korang ni. Okay, next. How about saya nak panggil siapa lagi ni? Nurul Iza.
Yes, doktor.
Okay, Iza. Okay, boleh tak explain apa itu Delphi Technique?
Actually, from my understanding,
Yeah.
the idea of Delphi technique ni macam we ask inspiration from previous student that already involved in doing research.
Okay. Sebenarnya not really previous student, yang the most important ialah diorang tu expert, right? Dan diorang tu memang very interested in the topic yang kita buat. Okay? Okay, so why I use my students, my PhD students, because they know better some of the topic, you know, and then they also know the process of doing a research. So they can share with you because you all masih lagi undergraduate, they orang dah postgraduate. Okay, but actually the best if we can get, you know, like memang expert dalam bidang tersebut. Right, Atika. Oh, Nur Atika.
Ya, doktor.
Okay, Tika, faham ke?
Ya, doktor.
Faham?
Okay, cuba you terangkan balik semula Delphi Technique. Sebab Delphi Technique ni very popular, you know.
Yang saya faham, dia macam kena a group of expert people yang fokus on one topic yang mereka interested.
Okay, alright. Okay, so remember the clue word here will be expert. Alright? Okay, alright. So next, let's continue. Next one. Okay. The next one, remember I said I'm going to explain to you about the checklist. Okay, this is the checklist. One of the ways where we can start, you know, list down all the checklists. So we call it as SWOT analysis. Apa itu SWOT? SWOT, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and also threats. Okay, kekuatan, kelemahan, peluang, dan ancaman. Itu maksud SWOT. So, SWOT analysis ni is aimed at evaluating both the internal factors and external, okay, that influence our research idea. So, bila kita list down all these 4 things, okay, so at least we can see, oh, this one we cannot do it. It's going to be hard, this topic. Okay, untuk nak dapatkan the respondent is not easy, for example. So, by listing all these 4 elements, we can actually refine our research idea. Okay, so for example, the SWOT analysis, SWOT analysis ni untuk pengetahuan you all sangat-sangat popular. It's not just implemented in research, doing research ke FYP and so on, but in an organization when they want to get feedback from their staff, from their management people, on a certain issue. So they always apply this SWOT analysis, right? So for example, strengths, one is highly interested in particular subject and has performed extremely well on all assessment of that subject. Itu kekuatan dia, okay? Maksudnya dia memang sangat meminati, alright. So weaknesses, one does not know anyone from the organisation, could be a barrier. So for example, dia nak buat for the organisation, but the problem is she or he doesn't know anyone. It's very hard for you to penetrate the organization, to like to do some appointment, untuk get some information. If you don't know anyone, for example, that one can be considered as a weakness, right? So, and then opportunities. Once a research topic will open up future career advancement opportunities, since it will lead to expertise development after it is completed. So macam yang saya katakan lah, if you do this certain topic, you may have chance to be hired by this organization, for example, alright? So threat, once a research topic might invade the privacy of the respondents or organizations used in the study. Okay, some people, bila kita buat, sebenarnya we offer ourselves to do a research for his or for their organization. Sometimes they look it as ancaman, like a threat, instead of it will benefit them. Okay, so for example, dia rasa, okay, kalau dia give the information to you, so you will know something, their weakness, something, the dark side of their organization, for example. So that's what they're scared of, okay? So this one, you can list it as one of your threats, okay? Right, this is a paper, di mana kalau kita tengok paper ni, one of the researchers, this one usually done by the postgraduate students, the competitive advantages of Sharia compliant hotel concept in Malaysia. And this person, dia buat dia punya research by using SWOT analysis. Okay, can you see that? So this one, as I said, is a very popular and a very, people like it, to apply this SWOT analysis in their study. Okay, examples for analysis. Okay, you list down all the strengths. So for example, characteristic that will help achieve successful outcome on or reach goals. And then resources. And then weaknesses. So what might hinder successful outcomes. And then absences of strengths, try things to avoid. Okay, itu ialah you punya weaknesses. Okay, and then factors contribute to past failures. So maksudnya the previous researchers, they have done it, but they failed it. Okay, they couldn't get a very good results. So that one can be considered as one of the weaknesses. What others might do better, okay? So these are the things that you need to think when you want to list down, when you want to select or you want to define your weaknesses, your strengths, your opportunities, and threats, okay? Okay, opportunities are factors that might influence or contribute to successful outcome, unfulfilled, unmet customer need, okay? And then upcoming changes to status quo, for example, regulatory, political, social, and so on, right? All right. So, and then this one is another example that I would like to share. Okay, kekuatan dia, kalau you tengok, dia kata kat sini, low salary and benefit over, I also cannot read this one. Okay, quick to respond to market changes, lightweight and fast hierarchy, resulting quicker decision making. Okay, and then weakness, existing workload too high. Okay, and so on. All right. So this is some of the things that you can always Google Okay, and then just type in the Google SWOT analysis and you will be given some of the examples, good examples, right? And then this one SWOT number 2, okay, kekuatan kalau dia buat research tu, dia cakap in terms of location. Okay, katakan busy downtown area, the unique, the management, okay, and then the weakness, this one about, upper crust pies. Ini ialah kedai makan, I think. Okay, and then weaknesses, startup funds from loan. Ni dia nak buat, I think dia nak buat satu business, dia nak start up business, and then dia tengok dia punya kebaikan, keburukan, dia punya peluang and also ancaman. If they decide to, embark this business idea, right? And then lack of reputation, business hasn't been established, okay? So, and then that's the weakness, and then opportunities, town, okay, that town, the name of the town is growing, so they may have a very good, customers, people who will come to the shops and so on. More working families, okay, so if more working families, then people will buy food outside, okay. So there will be the opportunities and threats. Similar shop has a loyal customer. The same concept of the shop, the business also have in the town, and then they already have loyal customers. They just want to start a new one, okay. Opening the issues, customers might not return, okay. Itu di antara berbeza. Ini lagi satu contoh. Okay, kekuatan, right? Another example. Okay, comply with your institution's requirement. Okay, inilah you kena mengikut requirement ataupun syarat akhir. Okay, the research quality must meet the examining about the requirements at the correct level. So for example, for FYP, we require the students to have at least 50 respondents, okay, in their study, for example. Okay. And then most importantly, an academic research project must be theoretically grounded. Okay, so whatever you are doing, the chapter 2, you must include all the theory and models that related to your topic. Right? And then the availability of the literature related to one's research idea, as well as accessibility to necessary referencing materials are vital to one's research idea evaluation. Okay, whatever you are doing, it must have literature review, you must have a good reference and also citations. Okay. In terms of reference and citations, we only accept the range is only like 10 years. Okay, so you have now is 2020. So we can only go until 2010 references. Okay, so but we encourage students to cite or to be referred to like 5 years, maybe 5 years references only and our work. You need to think about the future also, right? There is a need to think about one's future beyond the completion of one's research project. A project in the same basic field will provide one with an opportunity to display one's depth of knowledge and enthusiasm. Right. So, okay. Semua orang okay? Masih mata terbuka ke? Masih lah, Alhamdulillah. Saya masih dengar suara syukur. Saya ingatkan semua dah tidur. Okay. Apa yang kita akan buat hari ini? So, kita akan bincangkan dengan tajuk anda, right? Saya akan membantu dari segi. Okay, you dah belajar jenis research sebelum ni, okay? Jenis research. Dan you dah tadi belajar macam mana nak dapatkan topik yang lebih baik untuk you punya kajian. Okay, yang ketiga, you akan apa you juga dah belajar mengenai macam mana what you punya topik.
Hello, Doctor. Sabah.
Sabah. Yes.
Doctor, can you say in English?
Okay, sorry. Sometimes I totally forget about you because you are the only foreigner. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, it's
Okay. So don't worry, Sabah, if you miss anything, okay, you can just ask me later, you know, or you can even ask your friends, okay? So because you don't have to worry much about it, okay? So it's just that sometimes, okay, I tend to, you know, drift myself to somewhere else. All right. So this is what we are going to discuss on our assignment. But I just want to make sure that you are on the right track. You do something that will satisfy my needs and also my expectation, right? So this is the thing that you need to do for assignment. Okay, as I said, as I said, you have to learn quite a few things, okay, since the first week, and you can start applying what you have learned, right. So maybe you can take picture on for this slide, okay. So what the first thing that we're going to discuss today is your topic. I just want to see you have already put a very good scope for your research topic. Okay, even if I very right, as I said, for example, topic number 1, it will be on the foreign workers housing issues. Okay, later I will actually help you, guide you, and give you some more information on that one. Okay, so at least you can refine your work much better according to the topic. Okay. Right. So the first thing, okay, people, this is what you need to do. This is what we call it as research proposal. I know this class is actually for preparing you for the FYP, but that's not my only attention for you taking this class. My expectation more than that, more than FYP. I want you to be more familiar with the real concept of research assignment. Okay. So I just want you to imagine that you have like a job offered by this an organization for you to conduct a research for them. So usually what do we need in a research proposal? I'm talking not for your FYP, but a common research proposal from the people outside, from the government sectors, from the private sectors. Okay. So one thing, you need to define what type of research you plan to conduct. Okay, tolong ambil gambar. Please take picture. Sebab ni kita akan bincangkan after this. And then you need to select a topic and a title of your research project. Okay, so you already got a topic. Okay, your topic will be, for example, topic number 1, foreign workers housing issues. Okay, so I want to have a specific title from you. Okay, and then you need to formulate research objective and research questions. I already asked you to write a paragraph of a problem statement. And then later, you need to develop a research project timetable. This is what we call it as Gantt chart. So timetable, what you planning to do. For example, starting from 1st November, what you need to do until what date, what week, and so on. Okay, so you need to tell me your timetable, your what you plan to do weekly or monthly. All right, so it's up to you. Who will be in the research team? So I want you to identify and select your partners. So not just the name of your friends in this class, okay, your research team, but also who will be involved in your research. Okay, so for example, foreign workers, or maybe the society or the people from taman apa-apa. So you need to be specific. And how to finance your research. Okay, so you need to imagine how are you going to get a sponsor in terms of, financing your research project. And then you need to prepare preliminary budget for your research project. And then what are the key risks for your research project? So you need to tell me all this. And also how to deliver and communicate research outcomes. So what you are going to do. Remember, we already taught this one. Maybe you need to do macam exhibition, you want to do seminar or whatever. All right? Okay, is everybody understand? Okay, can I get all the okay, can I get all the ketuas, the leaders? We have berapa? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, we have 12 leaders. Yuman. Okay, sorry, Yuman. Okay, we have 13. All right. Yeah, thank you, Yuman. Okay, so can we have all the leaders? Are you here?
Doctor.
Yeah?
Doctor.
Okay. All right. Leaders, the members also you need to listen. Okay. Leaders, sekarang ni kita akan actually saya tak mahir lagi macam mana nak membagikan you all kepada group dalam Webex ni. Masa hari tu saya macam dapat pandai sikit. Okay, so apa yang kita akan buat, kita akan bincang dulu dalam group. So you all semua ada handphone. You have your own handphone, right? So leaders, you kena take in charge untuk berbincang dengan punya group members. Okay, so I want you to answer question number one, type of research. And then I want you to select topic and title first. Okay, dua benda ni dulu. Do you understand it, Nafal? Okay, Nafal?
Ya, dokter.
Okay, faham ke?
Paham, dokter.
Okay, so we are going to do the first two first. Alright?
Okay.
Alright, so and then we'll see how. Dan lepas tu all the 13 people, the 13 group, you need to let me know after this. Okay, I give you 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes, 15 minutes for you to discuss type of research and topic. Okay. And then okay, by the way, I would like to share a bit. Okay, ni kepada ketua, kepada semua ketua nanti you akan okay, members, just be patient because I want to explain to your leaders first and then they will share it to you. But meanwhile, you also can listen our discussion lah. Okay. So, macam ni. Yang sebenarnya, as I told you before, actually, my project is actually the foreign workers in Ulai. Okay. So there are so many things. Okay, if you think that you don't want to do in Ulai, it's okay. You can do it in somewhere else. But I prefer if you can, collaborate or whatever with some of the students actually they live somewhere in JB and also dekat area Senat in Ulai. So maybe we can collaborate with all the students, your friends lah. Untuk macam-macam mana kita akan bincang. Okay. The problem dengan Ulai dan juga Senai, they actually macam Senai, the problem is that area is already packed. There are too many foreign workers there. Sebab they don't have any plan before because all the industry actually developed before all these policies is actually been initiated. Okay, sebenarnya polisi yang Majlis Perbandaran Ulai, for example, they start have the policy regarding the foreign workers in 2013. Okay, so any kawasan, any area that they develop the industry after 2013 is much better. They have perancangan yang lebih systematic and also strategy. But like area dekat sana is very complex. Sebab it's a very old area, the industries are old, they already exist before 2013. Okay, so they don't have any kind of penempatan or housing apartments for the workers. But the area in the Kulai, most of them, they still, they still have apa orang cakap masih ada kemampuan untuk diorang develop all these housing areas for the foreign workers. You faham tak apa yang saya cuba sampaikan? Okay, sebab saya kalau boleh saya nak dengar you all punya feedback. Okay? So at least saya tahu apa yang you all faham, apa yang you tak faham. Yuga, where are you from?
I'm from Penang.
Penang?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sebab Penang pun ada benda yang ni. Okay, one thing about Penang, for example, okay, Penang pun ada masalah sebab kalau you tengok, you which part? In Pulau or in the Seberang?
Pulau.
Pulau. So which part of Pulau?
Bayan Lepas.
Okay, for your information, my kampung is Balik Pulau.
Oh, okay.
And Bayan Lepas also, we have many relatives there. Okay, so you tahu kan yang zone dekat Bayan Lepas? That one is the industry kan? Yuga, are you
No.
listening to? Okay, so for example,
Yeah.
okay, so if you don't want to do, in for example, in Kulai or Senai, you can still apply whatever we are doing here in Penang. Okay, also can. Alright?
Oh,
Okay, so now you buat ialah penempatan pekerja asing. So actually we have a report, a very good, you can Google juga, yang untuk Penang, penempatan pekerja asing dekat Penang. So they already, you can find it through internet. So nanti you can see lah macam mana Penang punya, how they do in terms of this housing for, foreign workers dekat Penang. So maybe nanti yang those yang buat kat JB, you can compare, for example. Right?
oh, okay.
Okay. So and then next one, siapa lagi? Hazel. Hazel?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, so you duduk mana Hazel?
I duduk KL,
Which part of KL?
Kepong.
Kepong. Right. So again, kalau macam katakan you buat ni ada impact of the social issues kan? So kalau you tak nak buat yang kat Johor, then maybe katakan the whole team memang nak buat kat KL. Then you boleh buat kat KL lah. Okay.
But our group member is like dekat Johor pun ada, Sabah pun ada, KL pun ada. Macam ni boleh buat Malaysia tak?
Okay. So tak, I don't want you to do too many. Okay,
Too
saya
many.
nak nanti you sendiri yang pening kepala. That's the reason pada hari ni, sebab tu saya nak you fikir topik and title. Okay, so maksudnya kena spesifik, you akan kena bincang. Sekarang ni bincang you all nak buat kat mana. Alright? Sebab tu baru nanti kita akan pergi dekat problem statement, research objective and so on. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, doctor.
Okay, welcome. Who else? Dawson.
Yes, doctor.
Where are you? Are you here?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm from Johor.
Johor which part?
Grang.
Keluang.
Yeah.
Okay, member yang lain, kawan-kawan yang lain? Where are they from?
Ada from Johor juga, lagi satu from Melaka, dan lagi satu from Seremban.
Seremban. Okay, again, so you all kena decide nak buat di mana. Okay? Sebab kalau yang you pilih ni, you buat polisi kan?
Yeah.
Okay, yang polisi ni maybe slightly different. Okay, baru saya perasan. Okay, ingat tak saya ada WhatsApp in terms of Akta 171, 172, 173?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, then have you gone through Google je yang benda tu? Maybe you can choose, maybe if not 3, you can choose only one Akta, for example.
Okay.
Okay? And then you go through yang and then nanti kita akan bincang bila kita buat presentation. Mungkin orang lain akan dengar apa yang you present, they can apply what you have dalam dia orang punya research. Okay?
Okay, Doctor.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay.
Doctor, doctor. Yeah, what about our group, doctor?
Huh?
What about our group? Just Johor or?
Naufal, okay, saya tahu. Naufal siapa? You punya team member siapa?
Faris, Farhan, Aidil, sama Lutfi.
Okay, ni semua Indonesia lah.
Ya.
Okay, so you all nak buat, okay, Naufal, you all buat
Housing,
apa?
doctor. Housing.
For housing.
Ya.
So, katakan, okay, Naufal saya kasih cadangan kat you. Sebab bagus ni. Sebab you kan memang Indonesian.
Ya.
Kalau lah you kenal orang-orang yang pernah bekerja dekat Malaysia, contohnya, you boleh minta pendapat diorang mengenai apa yang diorang mungkin tak puas hati mengenai penempatan dekat yang diberi oleh majikan dekat Malaysia.
Okay.
Jadi kita bagus juga Naufal. Sebab kita lebih senang untuk dapat information daripada pekerja Indonesia di Malaysia contohnya.
Okay, doctor.
Okay, boleh tak?
Okay, saya bincang dengan grup.
Alright, good. Okay, you bincang dulu.
Okay, dokter.
Okay, siapa? Dini. Wujud ke tak ni? Mana Dini ni? Siapa tim Dini? Anyone?
Saya doktor saya. Muhammad Fazli.
Fazli, okay. Right, Fazli, you all akan buat yang untuk good health ni kan dengan well-being. Right, so you nak buat dekat mana?
Sebenarnya tengah bincang lagi ni.
Okay, sebab saya sangat welcome kalau students memang nak buat yang saya cakap lah dekat Kulai dan juga Senai. So
kalau buat Kulai dengan Senai, saya tak ada masalah, boleh je.
Okay. You orang mana? Ini memang sasar orang JB kan?
Skudai.
You memang orang yang terpilih. You memang kena buat Skudai, Senai dengan Kulai. Memang confirm. Okay. So, apa yang saya nak ni, nanti salah satu, okay. You all bincang dulu, buat untuk title apa. Tapi yang saya sebenarnya, kalau you all nak buat untuk yang kesihatan ni, sebenarnya dekat satu kawasan, you biasa tak? Familiar tak dengan Kulai?
Tim kita orang buat housing.
Housing ke? Hari tu dah tukar lah. Kan saya suruh tukar. Mestilah you ni tak tahu apa yang berlaku. Hari tu Dini dah offer untuk tukar kepada yang good, yang topik 3. Teruk betul lah. You mesti tak tahu apa perkembangan berlaku. Okay, so anyway Fazli macam ni. Tak kisah, tapi memang you boleh related juga dengan yang penempatan pekerja asing ni. Okay, tetapi you lebih kepada isu kesihatan. Dia punya efek kepada kesihatan. You tahu tak dekat Kulai tu, dekat satu kawasan yang dekat dengan dia kawasan immigration. Dia belakang Aeon Kulai. Okay, kawasan kat situ. Okay, so mungkin you boleh fokus kat kawasan tu je. Contohnya lah di mana kat kawasan tu ialah memang kawasan denggi utama dekat Kulai. Dan kat situ memang banyak foreign workers. Jadi mungkin you boleh macam tengok daripada segi kesihatan daripada sudut denggi. Contohnya.
Betul. Saya ada soalan, kalau nak buat soal selidik tu kena tanya pekerja asing tu ke, kalau boleh ke kalau kita tanya orang tempatan kat situ ke?
You kena pilih. Kena pilih salah satu.
Pilih salah satu
kalau you nak tanya pekerja asing ataupun orang tempatan, salah satu lah.
Okay, terima kasih.
Alright. Okay, saya boleh tanya. Ya, Danish. Apa dia kata? Family lunch. Saya ni tak lunch tau. Ya.
Saya ada question korang nak bakal housing among foreign workers. Tapi ini ada aspect of social distancing.
Okay, you tak nak.
Housing issue.
Saya yang first lah.
Yes.
Okay. So, itu satu daripada dia teman-teman nanti. Kita boleh fikirkan dengan banyak posisi. Tetapi you tak payah perlu lah. You boleh tidak tanya yang mak dari saya lagi tu. Aku dah form 1, 7, 7, 8, tengok. In terms of saya boleh apa yang kita buat. Social distancing dan sebagainya. Space kan? Space very limited. Katakan orang 10 minit dan satu rumah buat seorang. Katakan 2 orang for example. Right?
Doktor kita orang dah buat some question also.
Okay. Right.
But our target audience maybe the foreign workers or the community itself.
Okay. You can read either one.
Betul lah, saya baru jumpa bekerja dekat Selangor dan kawan lah. Tapi ada orang nak boleh kerja spesifik, tapi doktor kami masih highlight macam mana.
Lagi bagus. Okay, so ni nak buat untuk mulai dan lain. Saya boleh bantu sebab lebih dekat dengan saya kan. Ya. Dan
doktor maybe mulai yang saya nak.
Okay. Alright. So pada hari ini doktornya more specific on the title. Alright. So you already for the topic, but your title must be maksudnya yang kena beritahu lah. Saya punya responnya ialah society, either organization or whatever, and then also lapangannya. Alright?
Dia title.
Title? Contohnya
Social distancing and hygiene amongst foreign workers housing.
Foreign workers in Kulai, for example.
Ya, Kulai, ya.
Okay, macam tu. Okay.
Okay, doktor. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Okay, next, who else? Ada siapa tak nak tanya?
Doktor, saya.
Ya, siapa? Iza. Ya.
Ya. Untuk grup saya, our topic is good health.
Topik 4.
Tiga.
Okay.
Kami punya title is the accessibility of healthcare service among foreign worker in Johor.
So maksudnya you nak buat macam mana tu?
Healthcare service ni maksudnya kami nak kaji kenapa foreign worker ni tak dapat healthcare service macam klinik kesihatan semua.
Sebenarnya tu tak berapa betul tu Iza. Sebab apa tahu Iza macam ni? Sebenarnya diorang tu kalau diorang berdaftar legal. Okay? Kalau diorang legal sebenarnya bila diorang bekerja dekat satu kilang ataupun industri, diorang memang dapat benefit kesihatan. Faham tak? Instead Iza, diorang lebih mampu untuk kepada private hospital daripada kita. Diorang ada insurance, kesihatan insurance.
Dia kena dia punya.
Apa dia? Siapa tiba-tiba bersuara?
Sebab ada baca artikel yang kata foreign worker ni mostly tak ada insurans kesihatan apa semua.
Okay. Kalau macam gitu, kalau based on you punya pembacaan lah, apa yang you jumpa. Boleh. Sebab you cakap tu based on a report. Sebab tapi yang saya dengar macam dekat Kulai dan Senai ni, Sebenarnya diorang yang memenuhi hospital lah apa klinik.
Oh ya ke?
Sebab diorang punya bilangan tu lebih ramai daripada penduduk Kulai dan Senai itu sendiri. You kat mana Iza? Duduk mana?
Saya kat Perak.
Oh Perak, okay. You punya team member yang lain? Macam mana?
Diorang dekat Kulim, seorang dekat Aceh, seorang lagi kat Johor.
Jenuh lah you, okay. It's okay, tapi so you kena be specific lah.
So title tu kami nak kena tukar ke boleh guna?
Kalau you cakap tadi, sebab you ingat one of the good ways of finding our research topic ialah dengan melalui kan media, pembacaan, literature. So kalau you memang ada bukti yang mengatakan macam tu, okay, you boleh teruskan you punya topik.
Doktor nak tanya sikit boleh?
Boleh Tika.
Yang contoh macam
Tika ambil topik apa ya? Tika punya yang ni topik 3
Saya group sekali dengan Izzah tadi pasal
okay, satu.
Lepas tu macam previous student sebelum ni buat juga tajuk macam ni, so mereka relate dengan macam mana? Maksud dia orang relate macam mana?
Yang mana? Siapa?
Contoh student-student sebelum ni lah yang our senior.
Oh tak ada. Ini
kami macam tak nampak lagi jalan.
Itu kena pakai lampu ke apa yang terang sikit lah. Okay, tapi tak apa Tika. Saya rasa kalau yang macam yang you cakap tu, kalau itu based on katakan you punya literature you dapat daripada surat khabar ke apa magazine ke, it's okay. Daripada internet. So you develop topik tu.
Okay, alright. Okay.
Okay,
Doktor,
yes.
Doktor, saya nak tanya.
Okay, you apa topik 2? Okay. Alright, so okay. So apa yang you nak buat social issues yang mana?
Doktor?
Which one? Ni, Junkai?
Doktor,
Okay.
Okay, now our group want to do the criminal cases, means the criminal activities committed by the foreign worker in Johor Bahru.
You kira topik, second topic, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Okay.
So I want to ask about the type of the research. Means that we need to conduct either the qualitative or quantitative. Can we mix or not?
Okay, it's up to you. Kalau you nak buat qualitative also can. If you want to do quantitative also can. Most important, if you want to use quantitative, you must develop a questionnaire. If you want to use qualitative, you can develop questions for interview session, for example, can.
Oh, so it must have an interview section.
Yeah. Qualitative, usually kita guna interview or observation, for example.
Okay. Alright.
So if you want to do quantitative, usually we do a survey.
Okay.
Right?
The survey is either.
So you nak buat yang criminal tu, so you need to check using the literature, you Google what is the common crimes done by these people.
Okay.
Sebab for example yang paling famous macam ialah robbery for example, kan kes-kes yang ni, so you need to list them down. Alright?
Alright. And no problem.
Okay, and then one more topic and one more thing. So make sure you decide you nak buat kat mana. Have you decided? Jingkai?
Yes.
Have you decided nak buat kat mana?
In JB.
In JB, oh great, bagus. Okay. Alright, so you orang JB ke apa?
Tak, saya orang Selangor tapi group member saya ada kat JB.
Okay, good. Alright. Okay. Alright, Syaf. Kenapa Syaf?
Saya group 2.
Okay. So you all pilih yang mana? Tak dengar Syaf?
Saya group yang pilih nombor 2, housing issues. impact foreign workers in Kulai. Kami ambil buat kat Kulai.
Yang mana? Yang mana? Itu topik satu. Housing.
Satu. Sorry doktor, saya confused.
Okay.
Housing ayat satu. Saya grup saya buat title the foreign workers perception on living condition given by employers in Kulai.
Okay, Syaf, boleh tak saya kasih you satu benda kalau you nak buat? Okay, macam ni tau. Okay, yang dekat Kulai ni, you orang mana Syaf?
Saya orang Kempas JB.
You orang Kempas, jalan apa?
Ya?
Jalan apa kat Kempas?
Denai.
Saya pernah tanya you ke? Tak pernah?
Tak pernah.
You sekolah mana dulu?
Sekolah rendah ke menengah doktor?
Dua-dua lah, sekolah rendah dengan menengah.
Sekolah rendah, sekolah Kempas, sekolah menengah Muhammad Khalid.
Oh, sekolah Muhammad Khalid tu yang sekolah kebudayaan tu
Sekolah seni tumpang sekedar.
Sekolah seni kebudayaan. Alright. Macam ni, Syaf. Okay, yang so maksudnya baguslah. You kena buat, you kena ikut saya untuk topik Kulai dengan Senai. Right, so macam ni. Yang dekat Kulai ni macam saya kata dia penempatan dia memang tak sistematik. Okay, so apa yang boleh buat, okay, kita boleh nak tanya mereka ni sebenarnya kalaulah okay, contohnya diberi, contohnya kerajaan kasih diorang insentif untuk ni, diorang nak tak buat penempatan tu contohnya. Faham tak? Tapi kebanyakannya memang tak nak invest. Maksudnya sebab kadang pekerja ni tak tahu berapa lama. Diorang nak beli tanah, nak buat bangunan, kos dia lagi tinggi. So saya nak kalau boleh you dapatkan, okay, yang you kaji, apakah mungkin bebanan yang diorang ni, katakan majikan ni akan alami sekiranya contohnya satu polisi mengenai penempatan ni dikuatkuasakan. Macam gitulah. So macam diorang akan fikir nanti kos diorang bertambah. Lepas tu nanti ada pekerja yang tak nak kerja ke macam mana. Faham tak?
Faham betul. Sebab dalam problem statement yang kita orang masukkan tu, kita kaitkan dengan diorang punya kebajikan. Like diorang punya rumah tu, macam mana majikan diorang sediakan. So macam diorang, daripada kita orang ambil daripada point of view foreign workers tu sendiri.
Okay, jadi maksudnya Syaf punya ni ialah foreign workers lah, bukan majikan kan. Tapi itulah,
tapi dia melibatkan jugalah.
Sebab kalaulah kita boleh tengok pula pandangan daripada pihak majikan. Sebab sekarang ni saya rasa tadi kawan-kawan you kebanyakannya buat pandangan daripada foreign workers dah ramai tau. Tapi daripada pandangan majikan ni tak ada. Faham tak Syah? So macam Syah sebab kat JB, nanti kalau macam kat JB ni senang untuk saya jumpa dan untuk saya lead lagi untuk orang-orang yang kat JB ni. Nanti mungkin kita boleh buat sesi kat luar, kita jumpa ke dan saya explain more.
So, kalau title saya ni, kalau saya letak title yang tadi saya cakap apa tu, foreign workers perception, maksudnya boleh letak kat majikan ataupun saya boleh buat kepada foreign workers tu
Tak, kalau macam Syaf nak ambil majikan, kena ni lah from the perspective of katakan employers ya. Okay. Ataupun industry people ke macam gitulah. Okay.
Terima kasih doktor.
Alright, sama-sama.
Halo dokter.
Ya.
Saya nak tanya dokter.
Siapa ni?
Raffi dokter, Raffi.
Raffi, okay, Raffi ambil tajuk apa Raffi?
Tajuk kita ini dokter, impact on social issues, job opportunity dokter.
Okay. Jadi
kita dokter, grup kita ni 4 orang dekat Batam, 1 orang dekat Terengganu. Jadi menurut dokter macam mana?
Oh, you all kat Batam Itulah saya nak kirim barang ke Batam ni susah betul Padahal kalau saya fikirkan duit kos untuk hantar barang tu saya boleh naik ferry pergi Batam. Okey, macam ni Rafi. Bagi saya, Kak, sebab you ada advantage. Advantage you daripada segi sebagai orang Indonesia kan. Dan you pun tahu bahawa ramai orang Indonesia sebenarnya yang pergi bekerja di Malaysia. Okay? So you katakan you masih lagi nak buat yang job opportunities tu. So you boleh buat daripada segi pandangan orang pekerja Indonesia nak ke Malaysia. Kenapa mereka tu nak ke Malaysia? Faham tak? Maksudnya pekerjaan yang lebih baik, dia orang dapat gaji yang lebih baik, banyak lagi pilihan. Contohnya macam itulah. Itu pun boleh. Tapi yang apa yang you fikirkan, you nak buat apa?
Kita kan doktor, kalau saya interview macam senior kita yang intern dekat Malaysia, boleh nggak doktor?
Boleh. That's also one. Boleh?
Okey doktor.
Tapi macam you punya senior tu, diorang tu kiranya kumpulan have-have. Kita tak apa maksud have-have. Tahu ke tak?
Okey doktor.
Tak, Rafi faham tak apa maksud term dia?
Faham.
Diorang tu dah level white collar.
Ya.
Kan, dan mereka tu lagi mampu untuk sewa rumah dan sebagainya. Tapi maybe they can memberi pandangan kepada sebagai apa orang cakap pekerja dekat Malaysia lah. Tapi yang saya rasa yang mempunyai masalah daripada segi penempatan ni ialah mereka yang kerja di industri yang dia orang punya education level dia orang tak tinggi. Itu yang
Topik saya ini doktor, job opportunity doktor.
ya. Itulah yang macam saya kata. Tapi macam yang you boleh lah kalau you nak pergi daripada you cakap senior you. Also
Okey, doktor.
ramai ke?
Lumayan doktor.
Berapa agak-agak boleh dapat?
Ada tiga orang ada doktor.
3 orang tak cukup tu untuk kita punya study tu.
Kalau interview tak boleh juga doktor.
Kalau interview yes okay lah. So you akan buat kualitatif.
Ya.
Okay. So you punya ialah type of you punya research ialah kualitatif lah.
Ya.
Okay, alright.
Thank you doktor.
Okay, welcome.
Doktor,
Ya,
nak tanya.
boleh sikit.
Saya punya group buat yang polisi. So kita orang buat title kan, The Understanding or Awareness of Society and Foreign Workers about the Rules and Policy on Housing in Johor.
Boleh tak saya kasih cadangan?
Boleh doktor.
Okay, macam ni. You kan buat polisi ni. You boleh tak buat satu kajian macam mana polisi ini boleh kita edarkan ataupun kita sampaikan kepada you kan dah ada. You cakap you baca polisi katakan polisi 171, 172, 173 kan? You baca polisi tu, tetapi awareness tu ada tak among employers dan juga pekerja ni? Sebab mereka mungkin tak tahu pun. Katakan memang syarat dekat dalam polisi akta mengatakan memang diorang tu kena duduk satu rumah yang katakan besar macam ni kena duduk 14 orang contohnya. Diorang tak tahu pun. Jadi apa yang saya nak you buat sekarang ni, polisi tu semua dah ada, akta semua dah ada. Tapi macam manakah nak menyampaikan secara efektif kepada masyarakat mengenai akta tu. Faham tak? Jadi maksudnya adakah kita kena through kata website, kita kena edarkan pamphlets, brochure, macam gitulah.
Okay. Maknanya saya kena cari benda tu, macam mana kita nak bagi awareness tu.
Nak meningkatkan awareness among the pekerja dan juga employers dan juga society. Contohnya lah.
Okay.
Faham tak? Sebab saya kalau boleh nak you all buat lain-lain lah. Kan? Nanti bila kita present nanti, oh you all, macam ni, dia. Okay?
Okay, faham.
Alright, so you
Okay.
punya tugas ialah macam mana kaedah untuk meningkatkan awareness.
Okay.
Alright, so Syikit, you nak buat kat mana? You orang mana?
Saya Kempas Johor.
Oh, you sama dengan Syaf. Jalan apa Syikit?
Saya Kempas Baru.
Yelah, jalan apa?
Jalan Kempas.
Jalan Kempas yang mana?
Saya kat bahagian kawasan Kempas Baru, Perindustrian Kempas Baru.
Kat mana tu?
Alamak. Doktor tahu ke dulu yang ada My Phantom Yum punya area?
Oh, yang dekat Epson
Area situ.
ada rumah kat situ
Ada belakang restoran tu.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, okay. Taklah, maksudnya orang JB, saya nanti senang kalau you all ni nanti kita jumpa ke, kan, untuk kita bincangkan macam mana. Lagi mudah lah.
Boleh je doktor.
Okay, boleh lah. Nanti kita mengatur ke, kita minum ke.
Yes, doktor belanja.
Okay, alright.
Okay, thank you doktor.
Doktor nak tanya.
Ya, siapa
Doktor,
ni?
saya ni grup 5.
Ya, Mimi. Kenapa?
Grup 5.
Okay.
Doktor, sebenarnya grup kita orang pilih impact on social issue untuk job opportunity tau. Lepas tu tadi terkejut tengok Rafi. Tengok grup Rafi dah ambil dulu. Orang dah pilih job
Dia
opportunity.
masa tu memang 4 grup.
Saya nak tanya doktor.
Rafi memang grup tu. Memang topik 2.
Saya group 5 tapi kita orang dah pilih job opportunity sebab kita orang dah buat objektif research problem
Yelah,
statement.
you memang topik 2 juga.
Ya, topik social issue juga.
You memang topik 2 tapi macam Rafi dia untuk job opportunity. Yang ni apa?
Job opportunity juga sebab kita orang pilih yang itu juga. Tapi doktor, kita orang nak buat dekat Pasir Gudang. Kita orang nak cari perbezaan antara peluang pekerjaan antara lokal dengan Malaysian. Salah. Lokal dengan pekerja asing.
Lokal dengan Malaysian. Okay, then you punya tu berbeza lah scope you dengan Rafi.
Berbeza
Sebab Rafi dia nak buat kualitatif kan. Kan Rafi kan? Interview.
Boleh buat kualitatif
Rafi dia nak interview student yang buat LI dekat sini.
Okay, sebab kita orang memang nak buat kuantitatifnya research. Tapi boleh doktor.
Macam nak buat survey kan macam tu kan.
Kalau kita orang buat kat Pasir Gudang boleh kan?
Boleh.
Boleh doktor.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
Halo doktor.
Ya.
Jadi kita 2 grup ini buat topik tentang job opportunity boleh doktor?
Tapi you all punya scope berbeza kan?
Boleh.
Tak apa, boleh ya.
Okay, thank you doktor.
Yes.
Doctor, I'm Yuga here, and the title we choose is The Awareness of Occupational Safety and Well-Being Among Foreign Workers at Kulai.
Panjangnya.
Awareness of occupational safety and well-being of among foreign workers lah.
Saya rasa you kena pilih satu je. Sama ada you nak yang untuk safety ataupun well-being. Ke apa macam mana ni tajuk you? Ke saya tak nampak? Okay people, macam ni. Boleh tak you all type, okay, you all punya tajuk. Okay, so first everybody, boleh tak you tuliskan you punya type of research, either quanti or quali, okay? Ataupun lepas tu if quanti, let's say you nak buat descriptive ke apa, kan kita dah belajar. Okay, descriptive, exploratory dan sebagainya, type of you punya research. And then you punya topik, okay, topik ni maksudnya you punya title, alright? And I would like to see in your title actually the location of your research. Okay, so di manakah where you want to do your research. Okay, so it should be included in your title. Okay, the place of your research, your project. Okay, Yuga?
Me, doctor, I'm typing.
Okay, alright.
Doktor,
Ya.
doktor saya Ichi.
Ya, Ichi. Lama tak jumpa Ichi. So, how are you?
I'm fine, doktor.
Okay.
Doktor nak tanya kita group buat yang policy and rules tu. Lepas tu kita nak refer kepada yang itu amendment yang worker foreign yang accommodation dia punya standard.
Yes,
Kita refer yang itu act tu lah. So kita kena refer yang tadi kita yang tadi doktor yang cakap tu yang act tu 171, 172 ke 173 tak?
Yes,
Tak, sebab kalau kita sudah refer kepada yang itu amendment tu, so kita still nak ikut yang doktor say yang itu akta ke?
So what do you mean by that?
Sebab kita sebenarnya nak fokus kepada yang amendment yang foreign worker punya accommodation tu.
Okay, yang which one? Dia tak guna akta tu lah, yang 3 akta tu. Okay, nanti boleh tak you, so amendment yang you guna ni amendment yang mana?
Yang dia punya minimum standard for worker housing.
Okay, so alright, nanti you akan apa? Nanti you explain lah dekat you punya problem statement. Hari Khamis nanti. Okay?
Boleh, boleh.
Alright. So, I will say macam mana
kalau kita sudah refer kepada yang akta yang itu minimum standard yang akta 446 tu, so kita sudah tak perlu refer kepada yang 171 yang lain kan?
Ya, tapi kalau you just nak buat comparison also can. Okay, just in case. Okay.
Comparison before amendment dengan after amendment boleh tak?
Yes, can.
Boleh. Okay, okay.
Alright.
Thank you, doktor.
Welcome.
Minta maaf mencela doktor.
Ya.
Saya ada ni cadangan tajuk saya nak buat hubungan antara apa kualiti kesihatan setempat dengan kependudukan warga asing kat Kulai tu.
Macam mana tu?
Masalah tu macam mana?
Fazli, explain.
Macam ni lah kita nak tahu sama ada warga asing tu memberi impact yang besar ke kepada kualiti kesihatan kat penduduk setempat tu.
Okay, jadi you nak tanya siapa? You punya target responnya ni siapa?
Target mungkin orang tempatan lah.
So you nak tanya orang tempatan ni, maksudnya according to them, orang pekerja asing ni ada beri impact tak pada kesihatan kawasan tu, macam tu? Okay, tak apa. Yang penting you dapatkan title, alright, and then nanti kan kita kena buat problem statement kan? Jadi daripada problem statement you tu nanti saya akan boleh tengok lah apa sama ada okey atau tidak. Okay? Dan saya nak cakap dengan semua orang, actually kita akan buat benda ni from time to time tau. Bukannya hari ni dah kena habiskan, Khamis dah kena habiskan, tak. You akan refine, you improve lagi nanti you punya tajuk dan juga you punya kajian. Okay, based on kita yang topik yang kita chapter yang kita belajar nanti. So maksudnya nanti okay, you masih boleh tambah, you masih boleh perbaiki. Okay?
Okay doktor.
Alright. Okay, anything else? Ada siapa lagi yang nak tanya?
Dapat.
Sorry? Okay. Saya nak, okay, lepas ni saya akan letak, ada tak siapa yang boleh volunteer kat saya untuk buatkan Google Form? Di mana boleh dapatkan tajuk semua orang Yuga, are you here, Yuga? Yuga,
Yes, doctor.
can you do me a favor?
Yes, doctor.
Boleh tak buatkan Google Form?
Google Form. Yeah, okay. Can.
Okay, jadi Google Form tu is easy. Everybody can update kan? Tajuk. Okay, because you already gave me your tajuk kan?
Yeah.
Right, so macam Danish pun dah kasih. So can you buat and also Yuman? Okay. Apa yang saya nak buat? Yuga, okay, can you do me a column untuk tajuk? Topik. Okay, topik. Title.
Okay.
Title. Type of research.
Okay.
And then I think topic, title, what else tadi?
Place is it?
Yeah, location. And also target respondent. Sama ada nak pilih apa foreign workers ke ataupun community ke, society, alright? Boleh tak Yuga?
Yeah, okay, doctor.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, saya harap Yuga pun share all the information dengan Sabah.
Yeah, can, doctor.
Okay? Alright.
Yeah.
Doktor, responden kita at least 50 ke?
Apa dia?
Responden.
Responnya kita 30.
Oh, at least 30.
Ya.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, ada apa-apa? Anything else? Okay, people, all the leaders, make sure you update. Nanti once you guys share the Google form, the Google form. Okay, please update your topic and so on there, including Yuman. Okay. Okay, but Yuman already gave me dia punya tajuk. Okay, nanti Yuman, I will talk to you, okay, sebab it's easy for me to monitor your tajuk, whether it's okay or not. And then on this coming Thursday, alright, we're going to continue with our lecture on top chapter 3, okay, on chapter 3. And then we're going to continue with the presentation of the tajuk and so on. Sorry, problem statement from each group. Okay, so I will give you like 5 minutes, just a quick one. So that you prepare just maybe one slide, one slide for your problem statement. So everybody can see it, everybody can listen to it, and then so we can give some feedback on your problem statement. And then later, so you need to come up with your research question and also research objective. Okay, anything else? Ada siapa lagi yang nak tanya apa-apa? Okay, if not, ya. So saya akan share apa? Saya akan share dengan anda untuk attendance. Sekejap. Okay, we go to section 1 first. Alright, sekejap. Hai, hilang pula. Okay, section 1 first. Dah. Ui.
Doktor, ada satu lagi nak tanya.
Okay, Chief.
Amendment tu kan, so kita tak payah spesifikkan satu tempat yang kita nak buat research kan.
Kena hanya satu tempat sahaja.
Tapi kalau dia
kalau yang polisi tak perlu. Orang polisi tak payah.
Okay, faham.
Okay. Okay, section 1 ada lagi 3 orang, please. So sebab saya nak buka untuk section 2 pula. Okay, one more. Okay, siapa dah scan attendance, you can leave the meeting.
Thank you, Doktor.
Welcome.
Ya, Doktor.
Terima kasih.
Okay, welcome. Welcome.
Happy November.
Yeah, happy November to you too.
My birthday, 18 November.
Okay. It's 17 December.
Thank you, Doktor.
Welcome.
Thank you, Doktor.
Welcome.
Thank you, Doktor.
Welcome.
Ya, Doktor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Alright.